Hi guys, it's Morgan, and today I'm going to be talking about episode 9 of season 2 of Scream Queens. Now if you haven't seen episode 9 of season 2 of Scream Queens and you don't want to be spoiled, stop watching the video now, go watch the episode, and then come back. Or if you don't care about being spoiled, keep watching. So here's my review of episode 9 of season 2 of Scream Queens. Chanel number 3 and Chanel number 5 are working the night shift at the hospital, and they're also wondering where Zayday is. I thought it was really funny when Chanel number 5 was saying that Zayday hasn't slept in her bed in a while, and Chanel number 3 didn't even realize that Zayday actually lived with them. Chanel finds a mannequin dressed up as a Kappa sister, and the Chanels realize that the green meanie is coming after them, which causes them to split up and run around the hospital. And since there's now 3 green meanies, each green meanie chases a Chanel. Luckily, the Chanels are able to escape, and the green meanies take off their mask and are revealed to be Dr. Cassidy Cascade, Wes, and Nurse Ingrid Hoffel, which we already knew. They start arguing with each other until Hester interrupts them and tells them they have to have a green meanie summit. I thought it was really cute when the green meanie that was Dr. Cascade knocked out another green meanie that was about to kill Chanel number 3, and when Chanel number 3 realized that it was Dr. Cascade, she winked at him. The Chanels are watching their favorite show starring Dr. Scarlett Lovin, played by Brooke Shields, when Dean Munch comes in with a reporter who is replacing the reporter that was killed in the last episode, and he wants to see the Chanels' credentials, which obviously they don't have. I thought it was really funny that the second the reporter left, Dean Munch told the Chanels that they are taking the MCATs, which is a test that determines whether or not you can be a doctor. Dr. Scarlett Lovin comes to the hospital because she wants to film an episode of her show there, and she wants Dr. Brock Holt and the Chanels to perform a surgery. That is until Dr. Holt lets it slip that the Chanels aren't really medical students, and the Chanels agree to take the MCATs. I loved the way Dean Munch and the Chanels reacted when Dr. Holt let it slip that the Chanels weren't really medical students. Their faces just said, "Why would you say that?" Hester, Wes, Dr. Cassidy Cascade, and Nurse Ingrid Hoffel have a green meanie summit to decide who is going to kill who. I thought it was really funny when Dr. Cascade said that he would take care of Chanel number 3, and then Nurse Hoffel said that by take care of, he didn't mean that he would kill Chanel number 3, he mean he would actually take care of her because he's in love with her. Chanel number 3 goes to Dr. Cassidy Cascade and asks him to stop killing people. But he tells her that even if he did stop, there are still more green meanies, so the murders would still happen. Chanel number 3 then tells Dr. Cascade that the two of them will go confront his mother together, because his mother is also involved in the green meanie murders. I thought it was really cute how much Chanel number 3 cares about Dr. Cascade. Dr. Brock Holt is trying to help Chanel study for the MCATs, but she isn't listening to him. Then he tries to strangle her, and after she runs away, she runs into Nurse Ingrid Hoffel, who tells her that she will help her with the MCATs and to answer every question with B. When Chanel said that she had a bad experience with frying oil, I could just imagine Nurse Hoffel was thinking, "I know, you killed my sister." One thing I'm wondering though is if Nurse Hoffel knows that it was Hester that turned the fryer on when Chanel put Miss Bean's head in the pan, and if she doesn't know, will she find out in the season finale? Dr. Brock Holt goes to talk to Hester about how even though he no longer has the hand of a serial killer, he still wants to kill Chanel. And Hester tells him that the hand was an excuse and that Dr. Holt is a killer and he should be with another killer. And then they kiss. When Dr. Holt was telling Hester what was going on, just by the look on her face, I was sure that she was thinking how she could use this to her advantage. And also, it always seems that Hester is always stealing Chanel's boyfriends. Chad in season 1, and now Dr. Brock Holt. Chanel number 7 sees a plate of snickerdoodles on the floor, and while she goes to grab them, a green meanie hangs her with a rope. She is later found by Chanel number 5, Dean Munch, and the reporter. And since they obviously don't want the reporter to know what's going on, Chanel number 5 and Dean Munch distract him. I thought it was funny how Dean Munch told Chanel number 5 to put Chanel number 7 in her special morgue, obviously meaning the swamp. Dr. Cassidy Cascade and Wes are running, and Wes tells Dr. Cascade that Nurse Ingrid Hoffel doesn't care about them and will most likely pin the murders on one of them when it's all over. They form an alliance and agree that when everything's over, they will blame it on Nurse Hoffel. During this scene, I really agreed with Wes. I think it's very likely that when everything's over, Nurse Hoffel will most likely blame it all on Dr. Cascade. Zayday is still trapped, and Jane tells her that based on what she's heard from her son, her friends have no idea that she's gone. Zayday then hears Dr. Cassidy Cascade's voice and realizes that he's the baby. Dr. Cascade and Chanel No. 3 confront Jane about the murders, but then Dr. Cascade sides with Jane. And Jane tells Dr. Cascade that they will have to kill Chanel No. 3. I felt really bad for Chanel No. 3 when Dr. Cascade sided with his mom. I mean, he does love her, but like he said in this episode, he's also scared of his mom. And based on some of the things we've seen from Jane, you can't really blame him. Dr. Scarlett Lovin tells the Chanels that they have to do the surgery soon, so they have to take the MCATs that night, and they all pass. Dean Munch asks the Chanels how they pulled it off, and it's revealed that Dr. Brock Holt and Dr. Cassidy Cascade told Chanel and Chanel No. 3 the answers through an earbud. I felt really sorry for Chanel No. 5 during this scene. She didn't cheat, yet nobody cared. Wes puts something in a coffee cup with Chanel's name on it, which is obviously meant to kill her, but instead, Dr. Scarlett Lovin drinks it and then dies. Dr. Brock Holt and the Chanels go ahead with the surgery for the show, and when they're done, the Chanels are offered to replace Dr. Lovin on the show, and they accept. When you saw that Dr. Lovin and Chanel had the same kind of coffee cup, I automatically knew that Dr. Lovin was going to drink Chanel's coffee. Dr. Cassidy Cascade and Nurse Ingrid Hoffel confront Wes about trying to poison Chanel. He realizes that they are going to kill him, so he falls backwards into the pool of frying oil that Nurse Hoffel prepared for Chanel. He is later found by Dean Munch and the reporter, which causes everyone to believe that Wes was the Green Meanie, and now that he's dead, the murders are over. Dean Munch finally tells everyone about her disease and how she'll be dead in a month. I found it both funny and sad how Dean Munch seemed to be the only person that cared that Zayday was missing, and I also found it funny that Wes's final word before he died was playlist, since he made so many playlists in Season 1. Next week is the Season 2 finale, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, who lives, and who dies. Also in the promo for next week we see Denise saying, "What did I miss?" So it'll be pretty great to see her again. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought about Episode 9 of Season 2 of Scream Queens. Bye!